What's up?
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
If you need to cross Freeside, 200 caps gets you my... Hey, you want... Done and done. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their service. Up ahead on the next block is where the king's hanging.
We've got stuff we're not
Let
even
them
allowed
scare
to
you.
sell, people.
They don't outnumber you
Only
5
at Mick and Ralph's.
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler. Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around. Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now. Noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue of one of them to hit the man behind him. That's an interesting theory you've got there. I'd suggest you keep it to yourself. Well, here we are. What's up?
Hey. Hey there.
I want to go to the Strip. We never get to go to Gomorrah anymore.
What do you have for me? Ah, so it went down like that, huh? I guess it can't be helped now. Well, you're not subtle, but you get the job done. That's good enough for me. Maybe you can help me with something more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the Strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything. Good. I like that enthusiasm. Return when you have some information.
Hey. Hi.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Row.
Hey.
What is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here? Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this. Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanted to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets, and started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it, sad to say. They were big guys, young too, no old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them. I hope you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking my friend Wayne over there about him. He saw more than I did. Wayne, it's okay. The king sent him.
That true? Did the king really send you? I don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help? Sorry I couldn't help. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. It might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something. Something with a T. Tenant, that's what he called him. Lieutenant.
He probably said Lieutenant Wayne. The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant sometimes.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only...
Hey.
Have you found anything out? Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now, if something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Okay. My best.
Welcome. They supply Freeside with drug. Good point. We get food from nearby wasteland farmers in exchange for medical. Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it? I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other matters to really look into it. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you. If Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more forthcoming. Was there anything else? How? Thanks.
Hey.
Looks like break time's over.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
hold up. What's the path? If you're here to see the Major, then I suppose it's all...
Here you go. I hope this helps. Welcome. There's... Yes. You're cool. Yes? Was... No, I'm afraid we don't.
Citizens, how about a yee-haw for law and order in the fine town of...
You were right.
Not found.
Yes? Was there something else you needed? That's not really a... You know, Julie? Not everyone in the NCR sees eye to eye with the followers, but they're okay in my book, mostly if you really want to know. We sent an envoy to the king, offering to coordinate the relief effort. Our envoy was brutally beaten, and only barely survived. My superiors... I managed to get clearance to carry out the mission anyway, but with greatly reduced... Now, there's not enough supplies to go around, even if I wanted to serve the rest of Freeside. That's all in the past now.
Hey, you're the one who's been going...
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Well, hey there. I heard that NCR soldier lady told you some wild story. That's bullshit, and it... So do everyone a favor. That's a shame.
You find out something about... handing out supplies? Like food and stuff? That ain't... Ah. Wait a minute. What? Huh. That would
King, we've got problems.
lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
What is that fool doing? I need you to head out there and try to defuse...
Personal space meaning anything to you guys?
You want someone dead? Really dead? Stop by the Silver Rush.
Put your weapon away or we will fire.
You there, keep your hands where we can see him. Draw a weapon and we will fire.
This isn't really a good time. Like he helped the envoy, then he should watch his back. We know for a fact that the envoy made it to their headquarters. Still, if the king's willing...
The king just sent a messenger over, saying these guys are off limits. He's probably already heard about what you did here. Looks like you get to be a hero. Enjoy it.
Come to the Silver Rush for
I heard all about what happened. Maybe it's time for a little more talking and a little less fighting. You've helped us plenty, so I'll tell you what. Just this once, name whatever you want. And if I... Don't rush it, though. Toss it around in your head a little. You only get one favor. Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Thank... I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little ding. He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad. No. I don't know. Maybe. Your best bet will be... Near as I can tell, some sort of religious institution. Oh, I know it says school out front. But everything in here seems to be related to the worship of some guy from back in the day. People used to come here to learn about him, to dress like him, move like him, to be him. If that's not worship, I don't know what is. Not a whole lot to tell. There were only a few books left in here when we found it, and those were rotted away. There were some posters left that were pretty well preserved, which is how we know all this stuff was based on the same guy. The thing of it is, we don't even know what his name was. All the posters just referred to him as the King. Well, that and the giant sign outside. This place could have been the King's House of Dog Chow, and I still would have taken the name. But I like to think I keep the memory alive. Whoa there. Not just anyone can be a king. Second, but if you're fixing to join something fierce, stick around. That's a good idea. Tumble it around in your mind and come back when you know what you want.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades. We've got it all at the Silver Rush.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, New Vegas' best source of laser and plasma weapons. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to search you before. It should only... There.
The bosses are having a meeting. That's a lot of energy weapons. Brings back some interesting memories.
Energy weapons? Of course. I mean, but we study all sorts of science and technology, so, you know.
You'll have to wait until it's over.
Mr. Soren, please get to the point. The second half of your payment is late, and I want to know why.
Miss Van Graff, my associates and I have decided that we wish to renegotiate the terms of our deal.
Might I ask for what reason? The shipment was delivered. The guns were tested before leaving this facility.
Regardless, we feel that the quality of the weapons is below expectation and hope to adjust the price accordingly.
Ah, I think I understand what the issue here is. Excuse me for a moment, would you? Do it. Never break faith with the Van Graffs, Mr. Soren. I expect you'll have the rest of our payment ready tomorrow morning. Okay, everyone. Show's over. Back to work.
Evening.
Get the fuck away from me. The last man who bothered me volunteered to help test our weapons.
Welcome to the Silver Rush. Of course. Welcome to the Silver Rush. It just so happened. Wonderful. He's been with the family for years.
Welcome to the Silv... Ah, crap. Don't... Well, no time for pleasure. You'll be covering the other side of the door there. Take your position while I get your stuff out. To get a feel for where customers and risks can enter and exit the area. I get your gear ready. Okay, now let's get you geared up. First, your armor. Standard issue is your run-of-the-mill combat armor, with a nice dark coat of paint for both brand recognition and sheer intimidation. Next, your weapon. Anything heavier and people... Nothing wrong with going plasma. Just make sure... Now that you're equipped, quick word on the job at hand. Drunks, that is, after we pat them down for weapons. An unarmed man is a lot less likely to try to steal something with several armed guards around. Don't start any fights. Last, that goes double for it. Trust me, the rifle and armor are not. Other than that, relax. Settle in. You've got some hours left before your shift ends. Here comes a winner. I'll let you handle this one.
Hi there. Is this where I can...
Good. Stick to the rules. Another one coming. You're on.
Hi. I was, in the area and thought I'd stop by to look at you. No. Because I'm not...
You know, guarding the door is not that complicated. Maybe you'd be better off in another one. Heads up. Looks like we got another customer.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Howdy. I just done broke the bank over at the Wrangler there and... Now hold on here. I suppose it's all right, if there's no other choice.
He's clean.
See? Told you so.
Looks like that guy's headed this way. Don't screw it up.
Hey, looking for something to replace my... What? That's not really... Damn, I knew this was a... Over here!
Help me clean this up. No one's gonna want to shop here with the corpse out front. Crap. This I do not need today. Keep your head straight. Things are about to get interesting.
Hey, Simon. How's it hanging? Looks like you've got a little helper today.
What can I say? Business has been good lately. We can afford the help.
Good to hear, buddy. So is the boss lady in?
You know she is. Why don't you go in and say hi?
Nah, I got some rounds to run. But do pass along that I'm always thinking of her. Actually, I got a better idea. Make the new hire. Ouch, this one. That's a good dog.
Way to keep your head, rookie. There's hope for you yet. It's just about closing time. Oh, I'm gonna need the rifle and armor back.
We're watching you closely.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, New Vegas' best source of laser and...
Simon's been telling me how it went. You had a little bit of a hard time following instructions, but didn't do too bad overall. Unfortunately, I found someone else with a little more experience, and he'll take over the position starting tomorrow. However, another task has come up that I could use some help with, assuming you're still interested in making some money. There's a deal that we've been working on for a while now, and the buyer would like a sample of our weapons. I need you to run a package out to a discrete location that the client has chosen. Sound good? Good. Here's the package. I'll mark the location on your map. The buyer said they'd be in town for quite a while, so there's... That said, try not to dawdle. This client could mean big money for us, which...
Plasma weapon.